listeners wait for each day. Producer's Picks.
This is the part of the show where Jared Diglio goes over all of his favorite stories. And sometimes he just, takes mean jabs at Dr. Fauci. But I think he's gotten that out of his system for the day. So, Jared, without any waiting, go ahead, take it over. The mic is yours.
All right. So President Hamburglar earlier today stumbled his way through about a 6.5-minute speech about the CDC regulations and such. But at the end, he threw everybody a curveball. Or he's old enough that he probably threw him a shine ball. But he put on his aviator glasses, so his Joe Cool persona came out. And first I want to play this question because it's a great question from a reporter.
You chose to wear a mask, sir. You chose to wear a mask. You chose to wear a mask as you walked out here. What message were you sending by wearing a mask outside alone?
By watching me take it off and not put it back on until I get inside.
Do you have any preconditions?
This is the definition of theater. This is literally theater. Watch me not wear it back inside. This is all a performance. And it's honestly, it is a tragic Greek play that we are watching.
I hated this so much, but now I'm really thoroughly enjoying the daily embarrassment that they make of themselves.
Oh,
It really ate me up at first, but now I love every minute of it.
No, I agree. Because at first, and I don't want people to think, I know the complaints, okay? I worked with Howie for a long time, and Howie has this brilliant way of being able to get through so much news every day and still have a really good sense of humor. And I know people get frustrated and they think, we're going to hell in a handbasket, and here you are laughing. We have to laugh here. It's what we do, and it makes it all kind of more bearable. And I hope it makes it a little bit more bearable for you guys that other people see this insanity and point it out. But, Jared, I agree with you. When we first knew that Biden was going to be president, I cannot lie to you guys. I was devastated. I mean, knowing the president we had and the one we were getting was frightening. But now that we're a little bit out of it, and it's just, I'm hoping other people are opening their eyes. It's hard not to. I mean, you got the old guy with the aviators talking absolute ragtime. I have to think that the country is really getting enough dose of this normalcy that they're going to wake up.
But here, this was the real money cut from the quote-unquote conference today.
India, they're suffering at
What
this
do you say to the
moment.
folks in
Will
India?
you make it?
I'm sorry. This is the last question I'll take, and I'm really going to be in trouble.
I have questions, sir.
Yeah, no, my follow-up question would be, when you say you're really going to be in trouble, with whom?
Yes.
Is it who or who? I never
Can
know.
you please expand on this trouble, Mr. President?
Who are you afraid of? Do you need help? Blink once. Take your aviators off and blink once if you need help. It's really, really weird.
Oh, this man sits in the White House.
Wait, Jared, I'm sorry to do this to you, but can I get that cut again of him saying the thing about the mask? He's going to not. Now, did anyone ask him about wearing it on the conference call with all the world leaders, or did they just ask about him wearing it on the way out?
Unfortunately, they just asked him about wearing it on the way out.
Okay. Yeah, his answer is so weird. Because it's once again like a challenge. All right, no problem. It's once again like a challenge. I'm not gonna wear it back inside the house, and that's gonna show you. It's like who is this for? We don't care. We just want you to act normal. Can't you just be normal?
This is normal. This is the return to normal. The soul of our country has been restored.
It's also normal that I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. All right, Jared, go ahead. Next story.
Okay, well, and in news that will shock no one, FISA today approved warrantless surveillance of anybody because, they're terrible. So look out for that.
What does that mean?
That means that basically what they did to the president, where they made up warrants and just spied on people for no reason, without a warrant, without
Jared,
provocation.
I'm sorry.
They said they can do that.
You said FISA.
Yes.
I thought you said...
Oh, Pfizer. Oh, yeah. Well,
I was like, you need to expand on this. I'm not caught up.
No.
Okay,
Not
yeah,
the
FISA, the
vaccine
FISA courts. Yeah, the FISA courts are riddled with issues. If you followed anything with the Michael Flynn case, there's tons of problems here. There was such little requirement. And a lot of people were blaming the FISA judges for a lot of the stuff that went on with Jim Comey and trying to take down Trump. But it was more of the stuff they were getting presented with, like the stuff that got through enough channels to get to them. They didn't go through and try to fact check all of it because they just assumed that if other people were signing off, I think it was Strzok and other people, then yeah, it's probably legit. So there's definitely issues with FISA, no question. Pfizer is okay.
Yes. All right, so the census that was done last year has been tallied up, and guess what? A couple of states are going to lose some seats in the House of Representatives.
Is this going to make me happy or sad?
As well as electoral votes. I think you'll like this.
Okay.
For the first time, California loses 1 House seat and 1 electoral vote. Illinois, New York, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Ohio, and West Virginia also lose a House seat and lose an electoral vote.
No, and I might be wrong on this. That probably has something to do with the fact that people are leaving these places in mass exodus, correct?
Yes, because Texas gained 2 House seats and 2 electoral votes. Colorado, Florida, Montana, North Carolina, and Oregon also gained a House seat and an electoral vote. Now, why this is big, I know Oregon gained a seat, so like the net loss there, but the Democrats only have a 2-seat advantage. So if they lose a seat in California, seat in New York, a seat in Michigan, a seat in Ohio, that's 4 seats that they lost. So this could really flip the balance in the House.
Okay, I just want to say, for anyone keeping track at home here, this has been a pretty good Tuesday for us. We have the outdoor mask restrictions being lifted. We have Biden taking questions in his aviator glasses. We have the recall of Gavin Newsom, and we have the census update. Just saying, today we can put in the win column.
I am not tired of winning.
Never.
Let me just say.
I never tire of it.
All right, so yesterday I played the Dr. Fauci, Mr. Sandman, what have you, so we say musical number from this kid at some vaccine event. Well, there's on Twitter, her name is Molly Modell. I believe she is a satirist, and she does, mostly topical things, and she released this.
She came in like a Psaki bomb. Yeah, she's nothing like that robot blonde or a Huckabee dancing charm. She handles questions refreshingly. She's our secretary.
Our what?
It's maybe hard to
Press
believe. We don't
secretary.
spend a lot of time talking about or thinking about President Trump here. Former President Trump, to be very clear.
So...
Oh, that is so... And they have to take a dig at Kayleigh McEnany, that robot blonde.
Absolutely. She is an intelligent, conservative female. She has to be destroyed at all costs.
A Harvard grad with impeccable public speaking skills and a real good grasp of the facts. Also happens to be very pretty. And so they have to take a shot at her. That makes sense. I have no problem with I don't like to criticize Jen Psaki for anything besides what she says, but this complete media fawning over her and the fact that people think she's so wonderful, I just what questions is she nailing or hitting out of the park? I would understand if she was getting up there going, what's your question? And then giving a real response that was a real shutdown. But the way she answers the questions is she goes, I'm sorry, you want to know about Kamala Harris, the vice president? I don't really understand what's the question? That's her nailing it? That's her big roast?
Refreshing, some might say.
Yikes, these people need new material. I'll take the Sandman over that.
And on this day in 1956, Rocco Francis Marchigiano, also known as Rocky Marciano, retired as an undefeated heavyweight champion, Brockton, Massachusetts' own, 49-0 as a pro. Stepped away from the boxing ring.
I'm going to be honest, I did not know he was a real person.
What did you think he was?
I thought Rocky, that's who the movie's based off of?
I think there is a little bit of that in there, but I think he was just named for the character. I don't think it was based on
okay.
Rocky
Okay.
Yeah, because he was Rocky Balboa in the movies.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, and this is Rocky Marciano,
Yo,
Brockton, Massachusetts
Adrian!
native. 49-0, undefeated, retired this day, 1956.
Massachusetts has a lot of good boxers. We're kind of known for that here.
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah. Exactly. Hotels, vets, dentists, all have purchased multiple units of the Eden Pure Thunderstorm, which is why Eden Pure has brought back the 3-pack for this week only. I'm holding this up. You will get 3 of these. That means you can put one in your kitchen, maybe one in your bedroom, one in your car, or maybe give one to a friend. These are awesome products, and I'm going to have Jared explain how it works because he has really seen it up close and personal because he suffers from allergies. Jared, explain to people how this purifies the air.
All right, so this tiny unit that you plug into your wall, it just plugs into a wall outlet. You don't have to worry about changing filters. You don't have to have big, bulky cords, anything like that. You plug it in, you turn it to your desired setting, and it actually ionizes and cleans the air around you. So what that means is pollutants, allergens, viruses, anything like that, gone. You are breathing pure oxygen, which is a lifesaver for someone like me who has seasonal allergies that last all year.
Other air purifiers can cost up to $600 for just one unit. Go to EdenPure.com, click on the radio banner, and put in code word GRACE3 to save $200 for their special 3-pack. That's EdenPure.com, radio banner, in code word GRACE3. The 3-pack is for this week only. Don't waste your money on massive units that are expensive and loud and bulky. Get yourself a 3-pack of the Eden Pure Thunderstorm. Once again, that is EdenPure.com, radio banner, and code word Grace3. We'll be back on the other side with the captain. This is the Grace Curley Show.
Follow Grace on Twitter at @G_Curley.